how do I protect my EB-5 investment if I'm in second position behind the bank? Most EB-5 debt offerings are forms of mezzanine financing, so it's important to understand what intercreditor agreements are so you can better protect your investment capital. Mezzanine debt is a loan that is in second lien position, directly behind a senior lender but ahead of the equity in a capital stack. For larger or riskier projects, senior lenders will only loan up to a certain percent, for example 50%. A developer might only have access to fund 15% equity in the project, so where does the rest of the funding come from? Typically, preferred equity or mezzanine debt. Since the mezzanine financing is second in line to be paid back, it is more expensive than senior debt and can take over a developer's equity if the mezz debt defaults, should the senior loan still be in good standing. This is the added compensation for the increased risk position. Whenever there is more than one lender in a project, there needs to be clear identification for all parties to understand their rights and obligations. In order to avoid conflict and lengthy legal processes, intercreditor agreements are drafted to protect all parties involved. Intercreditor agreements are legal documents that outline the rights and priorities of different creditors involved in financing a commercial real estate project. When multiple lenders are involved, these agreements help prevent conflicts by establishing a clear hierarchy of liens and payment priorities. In the event of a default, the intercreditor agreement determines each creditor's rights and payment priority. Without such an agreement, conflicts can arise as each creditor tries to protect their own interests. For mezzanine lenders, the agreement ensures they can take over the equity shares of the borrower if the borrower defaults on the mezzanine loan, provided all other financing is in good standing. Unfortunately, many projects utilizing EB-5 capital as mezzanine debt lack a proper intercreditor agreement. Further, most EB-5 regional centers do not have experience as a developer and would likely not be permitted by a senior lender to take over the project from the developer if the senior note is still in good standing but the mezzanine note is in default. This is virtually impossible if there is no intercreditor agreement affording the regional center this right, as it has no legal claim. Assuming there is an intercreditor agreement that gives the regional center this right, most senior lenders will require the regional center to retire the senior note if they do not have experience in rescuing and developing a real estate project. Using the previously provided example, that would necessitate a EB-5 mezzanine lender to write a $50 million check to retire the senior loan. This takes very deep pockets to capitalize. All this means that regional centers cannot simply take over a project from a developer just by having an equity pledge. Without an intercreditor agreement, EB-5 investors are at risk. The worst-case scenario for a mezzanine lender is if the developer defaults on the senior loan. Most intercreditor agreements require the mezzanine lender to acquire the senior loan immediately in such cases. If not, the mezzanine lender risks losing all its investment. Beyond reviewing offering documents, potential EB-5 investors should also review existing intercreditor agreements to properly evaluate the risks involved. Understanding these agreements is essential to making informed investment decisions. Thank you for watching. We hope this video has helped you understand the importance of intercreditor agreements in EB-5 mezzanine financing. For more information or assistance, please contact Houston EB-5. Visit our website, subscribe to our channel, and follow us on social media for more insights and updates on EB-5 investments. At Houston EB-5, we're here to help you achieve your American dream.